Good morning. It's my final day in Bansko today, although I'm not actually in Bansko. I'm in Banya, which is a little town about a 10-15 minute drive away. Basically all around Bansko they've got these natural thermal mineral pools. So come to one of them to get some rest and recovery in after 3 days of snowboarding. If you're wondering, why does this guy always look so miserable? Firstly, I am not particularly expressive. And secondly, I'm taking some medication for acne, which dries out my lips, and it's actually quite painful to smile. And my lip keeps splitting, so bear with me, I'm sure I'll cheer up at some point. This is the thermal pools I'm at, is Greva. But like I say, there's lots of different ones all around. This is one of the more budget-friendly ones, I believe, which is why I've chosen to come here. But I'll let you know. I do not know if they're going to let me film in there, obviously, because there's people walking around in swimwear. But we'll have a look. Might see you in there.
Welcome to Banya in Bulgaria. If you haven't been following along, it sounds like you need to hit the subscribe button and go and watch my last two videos to catch up. Anyway, I'm trying to do a 5-day ski trip for under £500 and today is my final day. So I've decided to skip the snowboarding and try something else. So far I've spent £444.13p, leaving £55.87 on the budget, which should have been plenty, but I messed up and missed the train, so I've had to pay for a taxi, which was £22.58 for a return. Anyway, enough waffling, time to check out Banya. Right, we're in. So it costs 22 lev altogether for all-day access, plus a towel as well. You get access to 3 pools. One of them's big enough to swim in behind me. They're all different temperatures, but they stay between 37 and 57 degrees Celsius, so it's like a hot bath. If they get too hot, they just put some cold spring water in from the same place that they get the hot spring water. And they're all full of minerals, which apparently is good for you. So anyone who's in Bansko, come here. It's only a 10-minute drive and it's great for recovery after a few days of snowboarding. So, and there's also a bar and a restaurant. You can go and get drinks from the bar and bring them into the pools. Yeah, it's ideal, honestly. Come. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the warm baths. I'll catch you later. Right, I just come out of the thermal pools. Honestly, if you're in the area, get down there. Spend about an hour and a half in there, but like I say, it costs 20 lev, which is about £9. You can stay there all day. You've got a bar, restaurant, pools, lounges and everything like that you can chill on. And yeah, it just makes for a good time. Obviously you saw in the videos, it wasn't particularly busy in there, but it was 11 a.m. on a Thursday morning. So I imagine it would get quite busy at some points of the week. Anyway, I'm gonna go find somewhere to eat lunch. Bought a packed lunch with me today. Gonna go and try and find somewhere nice to have that, and then have a little wander around Banya, see what the town's like before I head back to Bansko. See you soon. So as it turns out, other than the hot springs, Banya seems to be an absolute ghost town. There's nothing going on. There's a couple shops, a couple places to eat. Can't find a park or anything like that to go and eat lunch in. There's a little stream, but it was basically just a trickle of water. So I'm probably just gonna go and eat whilst I'm walking. Don't know, sit on a curb or something, I guess, and then head back to Bansko because there is nothing going on here. Oh, there's a church, and obviously always a casino everywhere you go. Oh, horse and cart coming up. Something. It's obviously just a very rural little town that for some reason has randomly got loads of hot springs, so people come here to do that, but there's not much else going on. I mean, don't get me wrong, the setting is absolutely incredible, but other than walking through these random streets, there's nothing else to do. So maybe don't spend too much time here, but definitely come to the hot baths.
It seems like a very peaceful and simple life out here, to be honest, in this area. People have just got chickens in their gardens and aggressive dogs. The peaceful life seems quite nice to me. It's just the hustle and bustle of the Western world is not really something I'm too keen on. Obviously, everyone has different struggles they got to deal with. It seems very simple and peaceful out here. Oh, look at this for a view. Anyway, enough of me waffling. I'm gonna go make my way back to Bansko. See you soon. Alright, we're back in Bansko. A bit stuck at the moment because Ricky is up on the mountain snowboarding and he's got the key to the apartment, so I'm gonna go check out a bit more of the old town because there's a couple more nice looking places down there. And, see what it's like at this time of the day because it's been very quiet every time I've been so far, so we'll see. It's definitely a lot busier now. Every time I've been here so far, it's been absolutely dead. Kind of thought that people didn't come down here anymore because of the main town up in Bansko, but it appears they do. I think I'd probably advise for people to stay in the old town. It's very nice around here. It's a lot quieter, so you're not going to get kept up at night by the music. And it's only a 10-minute walk to the actual main bit where all of the lively stuff is. But there's also plenty of restaurants and stuff around this area as well. So I stayed a little bit further down than the old town, which is probably a mistake. But in this central bit of it, it'd probably be ideal. This is the main square of the old town. Honestly, absolutely love Eastern European old town architecture and just general style, all this sort of stuff. Every time I come to a new country in this side of the world, find little cozy alleyways and old towns like this. Love just spending a lot of time around here. Also gives you like a really authentic feel for the country rather than the touristy bits. But more than, like I say, the architecture, just seeing something different. I find the architecture in the UK so boring. Much prefer this style. Maybe it's just because it's different. I'm obviously used to what we get in the UK. Alright, I might have lied. This might be the main square of Bansko. They're very close though. I don't know which one's the main one, but there's just a 30-second walk from each other. They seem like areas of interest. There's a statue. Tsar Simeon, I believe. Don't know who he is, but they like him because there's a street around here called Tsar Simeon Street. There was also, this feels like it's the main bit of the old town that's less tradition. Seems a bit more built up. Well, this is the park. Looks a bit eerie, doesn't it? Looks like the entrance to some spooky mansion or something. I'm sure in the summertime it'd look absolutely delightful. But it's March. Also, apologies for the camera. My gimbal thinks it's straight, but I don't think it is. Oh, wow. going to stay here for long. Thought it was going to be different. The problem with searching places on the internet is they've always got the best photos on there, don't they? It's always summertime, luscious green leaves, amazing weather, which to be fair, it is absolutely amazing weather right now. But sometimes people, travel bloggers and stuff, make things look a lot nicer than they are. So apologies for that. Anyway, that's about me done. Gonna go find Ricky because he's coming down the slopes. Probably go grab some food this evening. And that'll be the end of my Bansko trip, basically.
Right, you might have realised if you watched my last couple of vlogs that the recording, the vlogging, the content creation has not been the best. I'm still getting used to this, and I've recorded some other vlogs and they're definitely getting better. But here we are. So I didn't really record any more of the evening, and I had to spend another £13.64 for dinner, and the people I were with, we just went to a raclette bar and shared a load of stuff. So that left about a £5 on the budget. You might be thinking, oh, he's actually done it, he smashed it. But no, I also had to pay £17.42 to get back to the airport on the final day, so I broke my budget. Now, you definitely can do this ski trip for under £500. Spend some money on beers, I spend some money on coffees, stuff that you don't really need to buy, and if you're not that kind of person, then you don't need to. But I did, so I broke my budget. I still think this is a pretty good price to do a ski trip, and I'm happy with how it went. So let me know in the comments if you think you would do one. Give the video a like, subscribe, better vlogs are coming. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.